how Hogan has this amazing thing where the Shangri-La position that I talk about, where he goes from here where he's square, in the next frame he's like there, and I've just never been able to make that, turn that corner.
Okay, so you look like this. You went here and you went there like that.
Okay.
So you're back. So it's got to be there to then there. All your weight, all of it's got to be here.
Okay. Hey, Miracle Swingers, that's a tidbit of me and my main man, World Long Drive Champion Justin James, talking about the golf swing, covering the ball, and going OTT. So I'm a little under the weather after this trip home to Florida, where we had this awesome Miracle Intensive at West Chase with the Sestone Golf Academy. It was a great time for everybody. We started filming new material for my over-the-top Miracle swing. It was just a wonderful time. OTT! And the next over-the-top Miracle Swing Intensive is going to be September 3rd and 4th here in Pasadena, California. So hit me up, Christo, at myswingevolution.com for details. Now, I am working on an hour-long plus video with Justin James and I working on long drive technique. And long drive technique is just swing technique.
It's
you can't train it every day.
It doesn't take that much. No, you can't train it every day. And the longest in the world don't train it every day. But for the average person, I recommend, like once a week, even once every 10 days.
Yeah.
But
wow.
If you speed train, you got to speed train. Your objective is to hit the ball over that net.
Yeah.
Okay, and
you think you can hit it over that net?
Yes.
A good swing should make the ball go far. That's basically it. Now, Justin James makes it go as far as anybody in the world. Justin James has the record for the longest dinger ever hit in the finals of the World Long Drive Championship in 2017. Now he's battling it out with Kyle Berkshire. So I'm working on this extended video that's over an hour long that I'm going to be uploading to MSE TV. Now, MSE TV, the introductory price is going away after the British Open. You can still get first month free with code FREEMONTH. You can still get it for $9.95 a month. Or if you buy a year subscription, it's only $8.33 a month. Okay, the price is going to double after the British Open, which is what most golf websites are. And I think my material is the best. So you can also still get the over-the-top Miracle Swing at the introductory price, but it is included in MSE TV, so I highly suggest you just do that. So at any rate, let's dig into this video with my main man, Justin James, while we talk about David Duval and covering the golf ball. Blew everybody's mind.
Yeah.
What do you mean stay on top of the plane?
But not the hand, not like the entire...
It's not like the whole...
People saw Duval like this at Impact, and they said, oh, okay, let me do that.
Yeah.
All right?
But he's...
Duval would, and I don't want to speak for Duval, but anybody who covers hard, you get to your lead side first. When you're here, you can go as hard as you want. You're good, because the club's in the slot. But if you don't get the club in the slot, if you miss, so... my own terminology / stolen from Mike Malaska and Ledbetter, all the other guys I've worked with. All right, you've got to hit this corner. There's like 3 corners, corner 1, 2, 3, and that would be, a P5, whatever.
Yeah.
But if you miss that slot, you're screwed.
Yeah.
You got to hit this corner. Now we're round in turn 4. You got to hit that corner. And now you can accelerate as hard as you want, just like a NASCAR driver. Around that corner. But if you miss it, and you're like there, well, sorry, buddy, you're screwed. You're OB left, or you're gonna wipe it right.
Do you actively feel like you were saying, the club stays on top of the plane? You're not letting it get under.
No.
So that's what you mean by covering?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
But I do think that most of it, all of it's done with forces from the ground, not with subtle, manipulation from the hands. And certainly there's a bowing element, there's, some of that. But again, if you're going to try to shallow the club with your hands and upper body, good luck. It's got to be done. Like, you got this view of me, Okay, if I'm on my right side and now I rotate, I'm steep on my trail side. If I'm on my right side, now I transition to my trail side, I'm not gonna move my hands at all. They dropped. Okay. See that? Yeah. Just by nature of me going trail to lead side, my hands dropped. Now I can go. So that's what I mean, earn the right to rotate. You've got to get to your lead side, get the club in the slot, okay? And that's the Justin Rose pump drill. Now I can go.
I just saw Sergio Garcia. He talks about pulling the chain. And
yeah. That's where the club's meant to work from, right? It's the way clubs are designed. So it has to be underneath. And most people play from over the top. And again, I told you yesterday with long drive, I struggle with that because I'm trying to go as hard as I can. And when you're trying to go as hard as you can, it's easier to get out of sequence. So I'll get to where I'm too steep and I twist. So I have to rehearse dropping the club in the slot. So I'll warm up with draws. If I can hit the draw the right way and sequence that, okay, then I can go to the cut whenever I want.
The greatest swings from the past were over the top. Gradually, over time, the most natural way to hit a golf ball was maligned, forgotten, and even shunned. The swinging of a golf club mimics a natural throwing motion, and allowing the hands to go over the top is the simplest and most effective way to play good golf. This is the over-the-top miracle swing.
Do you have trouble slicing the golf ball? How many times have you heard people tell you you're swinging over the top? That's your problem. What if I told you the natural motion of swinging over the top is actually the best way to hit the golf ball? Would you think I'm crazy? Well, I'm here today to tell you about the over-the-top miracle. The best part is it's a natural motion based on a throw.
What I worked on there was trying to get as far back as I could inside, tried to stay down through the ball.
Do you think you picked up some yardage since we've been working on this stuff?
On the driver, at least 50 to 60 yards.
It's dynamite.
It's crazy.
You don't have to be stuck with an over-the-top slice. That's why I created the new video, The Over-the-Top Miracle. Transform your game with the over-the-top miracle swing at myswingevolution.com.